What's going on, YouTube? So we're back at it again for another Back for the Blood deck build, and I know a lot of people have been asking about specific, my bad, getting a bit early here, but specifically an AR build or an AR SMG build for DPS, and this is one that is absolutely perfect for just about anybody. This build is going to rock through all the veteran and go into Nightmare perfectly fine. You've got all the damage you need. Ooh. It's a nasty one if you're looking for an AR DPS build. Now, if you just want to copy and paste the deck, obviously I'll have a list down in the description in order with the names of all the cards you'll need. If you just want to copy and paste it, put it in, roll in immediately. But now we'll just go through, explain what the cards will do for you, how you utilize them throughout the missions. So we start off with 2 is 1, 1 is none. Obviously we're going AR SMG. Preferably the weapons you'd want to choose would more than likely be an LMG of some types, considering they'll still do the assault rifle damage, and higher magazine. It's going to help you clear a bit more and help you put a lot more damage on some of those special infected. Maybe there's a couple of them out there several times in veteran where it's just, I mean, too many special infected come out at one time. This will be helping, or that extra mag capacity will help with moments like that. Now off the bat, we're going with Shredder. We're getting that 15% damage from every bullet you hit. Then straight after that, Silver Bullet. We want that bullet penetration and we want that bullet damage. Then after that, Patient Hunter. We're going to be spending a lot of time aim down sight, so you just want to stack that damage on top of there. You want that 30%, so off the bat you're going 15. You got 25, you're 55 damage up with 150 bullet penetration. Don't worry about that copper lost. It's not going to hurt you in the end. Tactical Vest. Now specifically we're honing in the damage a bit more on the AR than the SMG. The SMG will essentially be used for clearing some of the common infected, whereas the AR will be more prone to used against the special infected, especially if you're using the LMG with a bigger mag capacity. This will add that 30% more ammo capacity and 10% damage. Hyper focused. Now I know in a previous video I talked about how stiff it could be with this ADS move speed penalty, but the 50% weak spot damage is, I mean, it's going to put some damage into some of these guys and make some of them feel like they're just getting melted instantly. Especially with some of those LMGs, it's going to work out really well for you. It may feel stiff, but as soon as you come out of that ADS, you'll be moving just right. And for a lot of times when you're just stuck there, I mean, you're laying down fire with an LMG. You got plenty of rounds to keep people at bay and off of you, and you should have a healer or somebody else that's kind of doing crowd control if you're in random matches or something like that. You know, just ask the buddies to kind of help out with crowd control at certain times when there's a few special infected and you're honing your damage towards them instead of trying to clear around. Ridden Slayer. We're already up at 70% weak spot damage. Really try to go for those weak spots because, it's going to make it an absolute melter. Hydration pack. Ammo capacity is not going to be a worry. 25 health just to mitigate the 30% loss, but 25% more damage. We're already up exponential amount of damage with this build, and you're really going to feel it by this point. Ooh, you're going to be melting anything in sight. Padded suit. 10% damage resistance and 5 health, another bit of mitigation to kind of help you survive out there. Obviously, again, you will need somebody that's a healer with this build, considering you'll be kind of in the thick of it. You'll be more focusing on special infected than the common at certain times, so you're going to be taking a few hits in there, here and there, and within those harder difficulties, it's going to be a bit more tough to maintain that higher health, so you're going to need somebody constantly checking on there. Reckless strategy. Right after that, we're just adding that weak spot damage. We're really making this build ready to just melt some of those special infected, even ogres and things like that. You could be starting to chunk away at that health pretty quickly. Now, Avenge the Fallen, this is pretty much to help the team out or help yourself out at certain moments. Say you get incapacitated, you're the main DPS. This gives all your teammates the ability with 30% more damage, reload speed, and unlimited ammo to help clear out the event and not make it a total fail for the run in case they don't quite have the damage cards that you do and you were the one pretty much pulling out all the heavy weight. This will give them the opportunity to lay down some fire, or say a couple of your teammates go down. I don't know if it exactly stacks, but this 30%, you'll feel it and you'll be able to clear out and possibly save the run. Don't know for a fact. Can't say it promisingly because there are some RNG moments with some of these special infected and hordes that everything can just go pear-shaped real quick. But mag carrier, obviously this is another reason this is lower down the list, is specifically because we want the AR to be the heavy damager right here, but this will just benefit that SMG later on, kind of keep you maintained. Say sometimes you run out of ammo inside of the AR, good thing to switch over to the SMG and still have that damage pumping out. Not quite as strong, but enough to keep you maintained in that time with 10% and 30% ammo. Wide mouth magwell just to increase that reload speed, help you in certain moments where, especially with an LMG, it's going to be a bit of a slow reload, so this will just help with that. And to top it off, just some more bullet penetration and added damage. By this point, I mean, it's just helping you melt even quicker, especially in some, you know, final missions of certain runs, or maybe even the boss battle at the end. This will just be something to add to that damage and help you pretty much melt a whole lot quicker. Alright guys, I know a lot of you were looking for an AR DPS. Hope this helped you out. If you have any questions about certain cards you may not have, or you know, something you want to replace, ask about it in the comments, or head over to the link in the description to my Twitch, follow me up, and I'm happy to ask any questions or answer any questions. Sorry, it's a bit early guys. Kind of running on fumes here, but hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this helps you out. Hope you have a good time when Back for Blood. And if you need any supply points to push through supply lines, I've also got a link in the description to a farming video. It's simple. Every 4 minutes, another 100 supply points. So easy to do. Minimal cards needed for it, and whew, you can start pushing through supply lines pretty quickly with that amount of supply point gathering time. But anyways, hope you guys have a good one.